The difference between permanent makeup and semi-permanent makeup isn't actually anything. Years and years ago, and maybe not that long ago, we used to call permanent makeup semi-permanent makeup because it didn't go quite as deep as a body tattoo. What we are now supposed to label it as is permanent makeup because it can be permanent, and that's really the only difference. So things haven't really changed in the years that the name of it has changed. It's just what we're allowed to call it. You have micropigmentation, which is when you use a machine to create the brows, and then you have microblading, and that's a handheld tool. It's not battery operated, it's not plugged into any power, and there's a series of blades on the tool that you basically scrape the skin, implant the pigment. We believe that micropigmentation is going to open more doors for you as a therapist because it's more suitable for a lot more clients than what microblading would be. For permanent makeup, you have 3 main treatments. Your most popular is going to be brows. Hands down, all the way, it's going to be brows. And then you have lip blush, and then you have eyeliner. And it really depends on how you market your treatments as to who's going to want these. Brows is more or less suitable for everybody. Anybody who needs a little bit of a space in their brow, anyone who finds themselves doing their brows every morning and they want to save time. It's a really, really good add-on to add to your treatment list.
Anything I've ever done in the past for PMU colour theory, I've had to go and do specific classes for it, but actually I think it is very different and you should know about it, because not just putting a nice colour on somebody's eyebrows or their, like an eye makeup where you can be like, go and wash that off at the end of the day, you're putting this on and it's going to remain. So the colour theory is important because you need to know when it's going under the skin, how it's going to heal. It's a lot of colours you need to put in a little bit warmer because it will heal cooler in the skin. So it's all about knowing what colour you should use in each person, not just with the colour that they're presenting in front of you, or the colour of their hair, because that's not going to be true for what's going in under the skin, I should say.
It's a good investment for salon owners who kind of plateau, can get into the habit of doing the same treatments every day. And what you'll find is when you want to grow the business, it's really difficult to grow the business doing the same things as what you've been doing for years. And also the beauty industry moves so fast. So even within PMU alone, the way that we used to do brows 5 years ago is completely different to how we do brows now with micropigmentation and with microblading. So it's really, really important to keep yourself motivated by learning new things, keeping your clients really interested in what you've got coming next by adding new treatments in, more advanced treatments, and just upgrading the salons.
The design of the brows is super important because, again, they're not going to just be able to go and wash it off. So it's something that we spend a lot of time, especially on day 1 on our PMU course, we spend so much time perfecting it, and you're never going to turn your machine on until you're 100% sure that that shape is perfect. If someone is sat up in front of you, their brows might sit in a nice position, especially if they're young and they lie down, their brows are still going to stay in that position. But older clients, it's a bit like your boobs on holiday. If you lie down, they'll sit in a different position. So to put the design on someone, you need to make sure that that's what they're going to be wandering about like in the real world. So we use thread that's black and it's going to mark the skin, and we have the design formula perfect. So we have, like, we're working where the brow should start, with the highest point their arch should be, and where their tail should be. So you never want the tail to be too low because it will kind of make them look a bit sad. So we spend so much time, we have a couple of different tools that we use, like a golden compass, which is quite well known, and we use that to make sure that they are perfect.
So permanent makeup will last for different durations depending on where it is on your body. You've got lip blush that will last maybe around about 3 years, your brows will last 2 to 3 years, and eyeliner can actually last up to 10 years. It doesn't necessarily hurt for the client. The way that we teach it is that we open the skin first and then we apply anaesthetic, so it's really, really comfortable for your client actually. And to be honest, I've heard it often that clients find it quite relaxing. If you take waxing for example, an intimate wax will cost you around about £6, £7 depending on what wax you use. If you're using a good wax, it's £6, £7. Then you've got your overheads, and then you've got your wages if you have staff. For permanent makeup, it costs around about the same price, so you're £6, £7 for treatment, and you're taking £300 for that, and it's because it's an advanced treatment. It speaks for itself.